recognized across the globe, whether for academic study, professional opportunities, or immigration purposes. The main goal of this video is to provide you with a comprehensive overview of each test, highlight their key similarities and distinctions, and over my personal insight based on what I've learned, as well my own experience taking an English language test. Whether you're planning to study abroad, apply for a job, or simply wish to evaluate your English proficiency, I hope this video can serve as a helpful guide in choosing the test that best align with your goals. So, let's just get started. Let's begin with IELTS, which stands for the International English Language Testing System. The test is owned by British Council, IDP, IELTS, Australia, and Cambridge Assessment English. It's one of the most commonly used English tests worldwide, especially for those who aim to study, work, or migrate to English-speaking countries like UK, Australia, Canada, or New Zealand. IELTS assess four skills. There are listening, reading, writing, and speaking, and is available in two formats. First, academic for those entering higher education, and second, general training for work experiences or immigration. One of its most distinctive features that the face-to-face speaking test with a real examiner, which provides a more realistic interaction, and the test duration is approximately 2 hours and 45 minutes, and results are available within 3 to 5 days if you take the computer-based version. As of now, the test fee in Indonesia range between 3 million to 3,500,000. Next is the TOEIC, which focuses more on business and workplace communication, developed by ETS, the same organization behind TOEFL. TOEIC is widely used by corporations, especially in Asia, to measure the English proficiency of their employees or job applicants. There are two main test formats. First is the listening and reading test, which is paper-based and scored on scale of 10 to 990, and second, the optional speaking and writing test, which is computer-based and separately scored. TOEIC is less academic and more practical, focusing on everyday business English. The test takes around 2 hours and the result is typically available within a week. And moving on to the PTE, or Pearson Test of English, which is becoming increasingly popular, especially in countries like Australia and the UK. This test is entirely computer-based, including the speaking section, which is recorded via microphone and evaluated by artificial intelligence or AI. PTA is known for being efficient and fast, both in testing and scoring. Results are usually released within 48 hours, and the test evaluates speaking, writing, reading, and listening, and score range for 10 to 90. Many university and immigration departments now accept PTE as an alternative to IELTS or TOEFL. Next, the TOEFL, particularly the IBD or Internet-based test version, is one of the most widely accepted English proficiency tests, especially in the United States and Canada. Administered by ETS, double IBD evaluates academic English through 4 components: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. What sets TOEFL apart is its academic tone and format. often based on lectures, academic tests, and classroom interaction. The full test takes about 3 hours and score ranges from 0 to 120. TOEFL IBD is prepared by many universities for bachelor and graduate programs, and the certificate is valid for 2 years. Unlike most tests, Cambridge English qualification are level-based, meaning each test corresponds to a specific CFR level from A2 to C2. For example, B2 first is for our intermediate learners, while C1 advanced is more proficient users. These exams are comprehensive, covering all four skills, and are known for their detailed, in-depth assessment of English ability in real-life context. A key advantage of Cambridge exam is that the certificate is valid for life, making it ideal for long-term academic or professional use. Last but not least, we have the MET or Michigan English Test, developed by Michigan Language Assessment, a collaboration between Cambridge Assessment and the University of Michigan. Sorry, R1 to spell it. The MET is a multi-level test designed for academic, professional, and social purposes. It evaluates listening, reading, writing, and optionally speaking. MET is less well known than IELTS or TOEFL, but is recognized by many institutions and organizations, especially in North and South America. One of benefit MET is flexibility in test format. It can be taken on paper or computer. It is also a relatively affordable, costing around 1 million to 2 million, with a validity period that depends on the institution policy, often 2 years. Okay, the differences of all tests from a proposed IELTS and TOEFL are for academic or immigration. TOEIC is for business, Cambridge is level-based, PTA and MET are more flexible. And for from scoring, IELTS score from 0 to 9, TOEFL from 0 to 120, TOEIC from 10 to 920, PTA from 10 to 90. Cambridge has a CEFR levels B1, B2, C1, etc. MTE uses scaled score, and from format, IELTS and TOEFL can be paper or online. PTA is fully computer based with AI scoring, and Cambridge test vary. TOEIC is often paper based, and last, MET is paper or online. And for a certificate of validity, only Cambridge is lifetime valid, others are 2 years. In my perspective, its English proficiency test serves a unique purpose, and choosing the right one really depends on your goals and destination. IELTS is ideal for both academic and immigration purposes, especially for countries like the UK, Canada, and Australia. I admire how it includes a real face-to-face speaking test, which is, to me, reflects authentic communication. And TOEIC is practical and very job-oriented, especially useful for working professionals in Asia, where it's widely recognized by companies. PTA is excellent for those who prepare fast result and a fully computer-based experience. The AI scoring system makes it efficient, although some may find the speaking section less personal. And TOEFL, on the other hand, remains a top choice for university admissions, particularly in the United States. Its academic focus prepares students well for college level English. Cambridge exams stand out because the certificate lasts for life, which is a great long-term investment, especially if you want plan to live, study, or work in Europe. Lastly, MET is a more budget-friendly option, and our flexibility also is not as widely recognized as the others. If I had to recommend just one, I would personally go with IELTS. It offers both academic and general training versions, which make it versatile. Plus, the live speaking interview makes the evolution feel more real and interactive. Something I believe is important when measuring through language. I have taken several unofficial online TOEFL practice tests before, not the official version but simulation that follow the TOEFL format. These tests usually include a section on reading, listening, and structure. I took them out of curiosity and as my preparation for future visually tasks as well as to evaluate my current English level. Also, they weren't certified. They gave me a general idea of what I stand and helped me build a confidence. One of the biggest challenges for me was the reading section. The texts were often long and dense, and I struggled with finishing them on time. I found it difficult to balance reading speed and comprehension, especially under time pressure. While I did fairly well overall, I realized that my reading strategy needed improvement, particularly in skimming and scanning for key information. Since they were not officially tasks, there wasn't a formal score, but I could still reflect on my performance. I believe that with more structured practice and vocabulary building, I could perform better in an a visual test setting. So, okay, that's all of mine.